Hey guys, hope everyone is doing awesome. If this is your first time here, then welcome. So today I'm going to do my head-to-head deep conditioning session with the two deep conditioners from Adwoa Beauty. This is the Blue Tansy Reparative Mask. This one's all about strengthening and repairing. This is one of their most popular products. This line came out about 2 years ago and people seem to overall be really loving it. So I got this from TJ Maxx. This is one of my only product purchases of 2024 so far. And I'm really excited to try it finally after always being curious about it. It's got a lot of shea butter up on the list, which is really great for smoothing. Castor oil, grapeseed oil, the blue tansy flower extract, sea kelp. It's supposed to be more of a gentle protein treatment. It's also got Moroccan clay, so it's supposed to be good for detoxification. And one of their OG products, the Baomint deep conditioning treatment. This one is geared more towards moisture. So we've got a moisture protein battle royale, very different things for my hair. But I just thought it'd be a really fun way to try them both out to see how they compare. This one has Baobab, winter mint, and spearmint oils, which are two cooling oils, which is supposed to be really good and refreshing on the scalp and also help with dandruff and scalp irritation. So time is of the essence as my hair is wet and I don't feel like wetting it again. So I'm gonna be using the protein mask from the Blue Pansy line on this side of my hair. We had a time, you guys, detangling. It was a hot mess. This is where we started from a couple hours ago before shampooing and detangling. My hair is so freaking matted. It is a hot mess right now. I've been doing my More Moisture April challenge, and just because I haven't felt like really styling my hair, I've usually just been adding some leave-in conditioner and then putting it up into like a little braided bun situation, no gel. And I need to start doing my gel again because it is making my hair just get really matted, y'all. This, oh my gosh, this back section is going to try every last shred of patience that I have. It is not going to be pleasant at all. As we can see, I'm going to be asking a lot of these two today. The lack of gel has been matting and tangling up my hair. I can't get away with it anymore. This side in particular was pretty gnarly. It was very matted and the detangling took forever. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of product on this side first so it won't dry out. Here is our first look at the Blue Tansy mask together. Ooh, this is thick, y'all. This is thick. My hair doesn't usually love super thick products, but maybe this will surprise me. Maybe it will melt all up in my low porosity strands and do some magic. I love that it's filled like almost to the brim. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, please. Look at all that. That's good. So I got about this to start, just to coat my hair. Oh, oh my gosh. Smells like gardenia. I like gardenia. Y'all, this is thick. Wow. Wow. So yeah, this is just my first coating. Ooh, so it doesn't dry out while I'm working on the other section. It's applying so like that hydration thickness. So that it might be boding well. So even though this is a protein, so even though this product is geared more towards protein strengthening and repairing, it does feel like it's softening and smoothing. I believe this one also has mango butter in there, which is a really nice emollient ingredient for smoothing. Pop on my shower cap so it doesn't dry out. Then we're going to be moving on to this side, which is going to be getting the Baomint, which is all about moisture. This one has Behentrimonium Methosulfate, really great for conditioning. We've got Glycerin in there, help to draw in the moisture since it's a humectant. Baobab oil, pretty high in the ingredient list. Sweet almond oil, prickly pear seed oil, hydrolyzed wheat protein. So even though this one's all about moisture, because it has that hydrolyzed wheat protein in there, pretty high up on the list, this would be a nice one that has a good protein moisture balance, I am guessing. It's got one of my favorite oils in there, pumpkin seed oil, that wintergreen and peppermint for that cooling sensation that I am very much looking forward to. Ooh, straight off the bat, the consistencies of these two products are like night and day. This one is a lot thinner, a lot more slippery looking in the jar. It's a looser consistency, whereas this one is thicky thick. I like to see that when I try products from the same brand. The fact that it's not just the same product, just tweaked a little bit, these seem vastly different. This one, oh wait a second now, this one is a little bit thick in its own right. It's more like a thicker frosting type of consistency. So although it is still much thinner than the Blue Tansy, it still has a good amount of weight to it in its own right. Feels like it's going to adhere to my hair beautifully. It's got that minty fragrance, but it's not like a overwhelming mint. So nice. I like it. I like it. So I'm going to be going for a walk with both of these on my hair. Let my body heat really get them into my strands. See what we are working with when it is time to rinse. I'm going to make sure I get these ends because even though I almost put my hand in the wrong deep conditioner, they are like right near each other. I am going to really focus this on my ends because they were misbehaving in the shower, even though I just did a trim, just did a protein treatment, and I just did a henna treatment not that long ago. So why are you acting up? What are you doing? So I'm trying to really just drench my hair in both of these. And y'all, my scalp is actually tender because I really went in with detangling and it hurts. Get my poor little scalp. Massage it on a little bit. Just split this giant section of hair so I can get this section in the little inner chambers right here. Really liking the consistency of this. Feels like it's gonna sink in. My roots are so tangled. I'm like, dude, what do you want from me? Who knew that gel makes such a difference? And if you guys are new to my channel, again, welcome. But when it comes to detangling, I've been finger detangling for close to a decade now. My hair does not do well with detangling tools. I've used a wide tooth comb, almost every super popular brush that you can think of. I haven't tried the unbrush or the big blue paddle brush that's really popular, the Cosmology I think it's called. Haven't tried that one, but that's because I have a whole like freaking discarded bag of tools that just don't work for me. As tempted as I am to try those, I don't know, because I've had such bad luck in the past and I don't want to throw any more money at hair tools when I've had much better luck overall with finger detangling. But y'all, I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie, I am thinking about it because the finger detangling is very good for helping to decrease breakage. My hair, even on just like a normal wash day, is so matted that I would have to do some level of finger detangling anyway to even feel comfortable using one of those tools first, so I just don't break off my hair and jack it up. So I don't know, but we had a time today, y'all, and it wasn't a good one. Super smoothing. And I think for good measure, I'm gonna take a little bit and just coat this crown that's always having a little bit of a struggle. Really curious to see how the blue tansy is gonna feel because I really like the feeling of this Baomint. Add a little bit more to these roots because even though I just detangled, they feel very tangled still. So I need all the help I can get in the moisture and detangling department if I can. So I'm really curious to see what it looks like after maybe like 2 hours or so after my walk. And I think I'm gonna be doing a wash and go today. For I think the past month or so I haven't done one. I think that it will just be a really nice switch up from my little ugly but functional protective styles that I've been doing. So that's another reason I really wanted to treat my hair, because the more moisturized and hydrated my wash and goes are, the better they turn out. We are moving on to our blue tansy on this side, our little thicky thick. This one smells so good too, just in such a totally different way. I used to be a big gardenia girl, like Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs perfumes when I was in high school and early in college. And because of the thickness of this product, it is applying not as smoothly as the Baomint. And I'm not someone who likes to have my hair soaking wet when I am applying deep conditioners. I don't find that it helps me to get better results. So my hair is very damp, even though it doesn't look like it right now, just because of the nature of my hair. The coarseness of my strands makes it look like my hair is pretty much dry, even when it is still very damp. But if you are someone who has better luck with products on soaking wet hair, this is one that I would definitely recommend, making sure that your hair is soaking wet when you are applying, to just spread it over your strands a little easier. The thickness though is really nice, I think, for knocking out the frizz that I have going on. That's what we're working with so far. Go ahead and split this ginormous section too. Really get into those strands. Really help to knock out the frizz I've been having. And we got some nice little detangling on this one too. Even though these are both thicker than a lot of the other deep conditioners that I use on a regular basis, because they both in their own right have a lot of moisture, are helping to further detangle these little sad little sections. Yeah, you can see, because this is so thick, the curls are like even the sections up here, the roots, which are like ridiculously tangled still, I'm able to split and detangle better just because of how hydrating this is. Into this last section, it is all bunched up because I'm sure there's some matting in there that I just couldn't take care of before deep conditioning because it was literally hurting. I was detangling so much. This was one of those like I can detangle for 2 or 3 hours type of days and it wouldn't totally eliminate the tangles. So I'm hoping that these masks will help me to pick up where I left off with the detangling. It might be time for a protective style because I'm definitely feeling the I'm sick of my hair type of feeling as of right now. And it's gonna be a busy summer. I'm not gonna feel like dealing with my hair. There's gonna be so much going on. John and his wife are having their baby. I'm hosting the baby shower, which I'm very excited about. They are also gonna be moving, like for sure, for real this time. I'm like 99% sure. So I might be helping with that as well. I'm gonna be having surgery this year, which I'm very scared about this summer. Probably right around the time the baby is coming. So the timing is like crazy. My boyfriend and I are going to Maine for about 2 weeks to visit his family. And what else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, we're going on vacation next week to a cabin, which I'm going to be doing a video about packing for that. It's like a star cabin. We're going to be on like 50 some acres, just us. So I'm very excited about that. So needless to say, y'all, I don't want to be dealing with jacked up hair and high maintenance hair for the next few months, or in general, really. So I'm not trying to deal with my hair acting up. See what I mean, y'all? This is just one of those days where the tangles are on another level, so it is what it is. I've been natural for 15 years now. Just sometimes it's like that. The ingredients in this one are helping me to further remove shed hair, helping with the tangles. So I'm hoping that the plan that I have of using these two powerhouses that I've been hearing about for so long is going to actually work out to my advantage. I'm hoping. Put some more in here because this felt real interesting when I separated that section. It looked real special. A good amount actually, because this side, as I mentioned, is my little problem child today. So I'm adding a lot more on top here. It's coating my hair in that way that I like when I am using a thicker product. Just like this side, just a little bit more because it's a heavier product. So it is shower cap time. I'm gonna go on my walk. So it has been a good little while. We've had a nice amount of time to let things marinate, and I've definitely noticed some things. So as you can see, the two sides look very different. So as a reminder, this is our Baomint side, all about that moisture, and it does have that hydrolyzed wheat protein in there. And on this side is our blue Tansy, which does have some moisturizing ingredients in there in its own right, but its main focus is gentle protein for strengthening. And it is just kind of hanging out on my hair. So as we can see, I've got a lot more shrinkage on this side. Strengthening is supposed to be good for elasticity, helping your curls to bounce back. So maybe we do have a little bit more elasticity, a little bit more curl bouncage going on this side, which is why it looks a little bit shorter than the moisturizing side right here, where I definitely have more elongation. I'm gonna go ahead and take off this little hoodie so you guys can see what I mean a little bit better. There we go, with the light colored shirt. My curls look a bit juicier and smoother on the ends, a little bit bouncier right here. Whereas on this side, we've definitely got some moisture, got some juiciness going on, but my curls don't have that like bounce factor like this side has. So very interesting just looking at it from an initial aesthetic point of view before rinsing it out. This makes me so mad. Y'all, I took like an hour and a half on this section alone just detangling it, but we're gonna see if once I rinse this out, if I get some bonus detangling and slip from this, because I need it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these two puppies out. The cool thing about this one in particular that I noticed in the marketing is that it says that it gives you noticeable results from the first use versus having to use it like 5 or 6 times before you see a difference. So I'm hoping that my hair is going to look and feel smoother, more hydrated, even though again it is a gentle protein treatment. My curls are going to have more bounce due to that strengthening and repair, and it's going to somehow, some way give me some slip. But I just think it's very interesting how this side just ate the Baomint up, sank in really nice and well, whereas this one is just kind of like chilling on my strands. And it appears to be almost sitting on the outside a little bit more, like it didn't penetrate my strands as much as I hoped. But the true test, as I always say, is when we rinse things out. But I do really love the smoothing and how soft my hair feels with this one. So although it is kind of giving me a little bit of a gray cast, like it didn't sink in all the way, I do have high hopes for it. And this one already, I love the feel of it. Look how different it is. Oh, that's so funny. That's so weird. Same brand, such drastically different results. So, okay, I shall be back for my final results and to show you what these curls are looking like. Alrighty. I can already tell some differences even more when I was rinsing things out, but this is going to be the first time I'm seeing it. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay, so our blue tansy side, when I was rinsing it compared to the Baomint deep conditioning treatment side right over here, I noticed that this side felt smoother, softer, and more hydrated. Like my ends in particular are much smoother than the ends on this side. The side feels conditioned, it feels good, but I've definitely had deep conditioners that worked on my hair better. And it was so weird because while it was still in my hair, I thought that I was gonna like the results of this one better, but my hair doesn't feel as moisturized on this side, even though this is the specific moisturizing deep conditioner. Compared to this side, my curls feel smoother, they feel juicier. When I was rinsing them both out, I didn't notice they gave me any sort of extra slip. So there goes my theory that the extra water from the shower was going to help in that respect. But comparing the two just side by side, my hair feels better with this side, the blue tansy, than with the Baomint. Go figure. Like, ow, y'all, my hair keeps getting in my eyeball. It hurts so bad. Like, I feel like I got a whole strand of hair in this eyeball. Like, y'all, look, it's starting to get a little pink. Although this side still has more frizz, it just feels better in general compared to this. So I was not expecting that at all. It still looks pretty different as far as the length goes between the two sides, which is really interesting. Don't you do it. Don't do it. It's probably the same piece of hair up in there. Very, very unexpected. Very, very intriguing. Like, this side, I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm disappointed because I've definitely used deep conditioners before that didn't perform nearly as good as this one. Like, my hair looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It feels pretty good, but it has like a, it doesn't have that smoothness that I really look for after I rinse out a deep conditioner. And to be fair, though this one has more smoothness than this side does, it's still not the best deep conditioner I've ever used either, the blue tansy. So when it comes to both the Baomint and the blue tansy, they are not repurchases as of right now. Something I will definitely do different next time, even though I usually apply my deep conditioner on damp hair. With the blue tansy, as far as how thick that product is and seeing how it just really kind of sat on my strands, next time I've decided that I am going to use it on hair that is a lot wetter than I did this first go round. And I'm also going to use my hothead heating cap to see if the actual like microwaved heat in there, not just going on a walk, will help to get that to sink in a little bit better. But it all kind of worked out in the end because I don't see any residue from the deep conditioner. It rinsed cleanly. Just while it was actually on my hair, it was just kind of sitting and hanging out. But I'd be curious to see if doing those two things will help with the performance of the product, see if I get better results. But overall, I'm not that impressed with these two. I will definitely be using them again in the future individually, see if my thoughts change in the future. I'll probably do the same with the Baomint, even though I applied a lot better than the blue tansy did at first. Apply it on much wetter hair and use a hothead heating cap to see if I get better results with that too, just kind of see and compare. So they'll both have an extra fair chance to impress me by the end of the jars. I feel like I'm definitely in the minority because people absolutely love this brand. As you notice, I'm not mentioning it very often because I'm still not sure if I am pronouncing it right. It is almost 2 a.m. and I'm not going to be looking it up. Adwoa Beauty. So let me know if you've tried these products, what you think about them. Thank you guys for watching. Really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment, like, share. All that engagement helps out big time here on YouTube. Likewise, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so as well. I'd love to have you. Remember to upload videos every Friday with some short form content in the meantime, in between time. And I will see you all really soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.